There is some truth to the adage, too many cooks spoil the broth. This is very evident when a man or a woman produces a work of art and it goes to the next step, bringing that work of art to the masses. In my case, back in 2004, I co-authored with Victoria Jania Dillard a screenplay called Ontario Rose. Oh, I was so proud of it. I still am. And it got some notice in the beginning with people in Hollywood. And right away, they asked if we had an agent, and said no. Is it good for you to get an agent? A lot of times, major production companies will not even look at you, talk to you if you don't have an agent. And believe it or not, it's actually harder to get an agent than it probably is to get a producer. But right away from the beginning, we are getting more cooks into the kitchen. And they liked major parts of the screenplay, but the two things needed to be tweaked. Yeah, tweaked to the point where you couldn't even recognize it was our script anymore. Let's move forward many years later in 2011. I wrote this screenplay in 2004. In 2011, a major director, screenwriter himself, comes to Richmond filming a movie. I won't mention his name, but I had the opportunity to talk to him one-on-one. And he says, look at this. I basically like the script. If I gave you $100,000, I don't think you'll go for it. I don't think you'll like it. First, you have to give half to your partner. Then the other partner is the government with taxes. I don't think you'll have enough left to buy a car. More importantly, we'll have to just completely change the script. We're going to use our own screenwriters. You won't even get the credit of seeing your name on the silver screen. And I think that's going to bother you. I said it would bother me tremendously. If any changes at all were to be made in the script, my partner and I in writing will have to make those changes. We could be comfortable with that, but to have someone else involved, just would be seething every time we saw it on the screen. This scenario is probably common in 95% of writers. So keep this in mind, that money is not everything. What you have to give up, you must take into consideration. It is true, too many cooks spoil the broth.